It's a late Saturday night, almost 2 in the morning. I didn't think I'd be making a video at 2 in the morning on a Saturday night, but I ran into a very, very big issue on my Kali Linux system. Apparently, a lot of people are either going through this same issue or are about to, and they don't realize it yet. So we're going to go ahead and troubleshoot this and hopefully save a lot of people a lot of time.
Welcome to Fresh Forensics, your go-to destination for everything Linux.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel.
So over here on my Kali Linux system, I attempted to install a package, and that package is the fish shell, because I'm getting ready to make a video on one of my new bash scripts and I need to have that fish shell installed. So I ran sudo apt install fish, and the installation failed. I have some errors here at the bottom. It suggests to run apt get update or to try with -- fix -- missing. So I take the suggestions, and I think I first tried with -- fix -- missing, and you get the same error. So then I went ahead and tried to update my repositories, and I ran sudo apt update -y, and that's when I ran into this error right here. This is an error that occurred during the signature verification process. So apparently we are missing a key, and because of that missing key, we are not able to verify a signature. And this has brought our system to a grinding halt. We cannot update and we cannot install packages. So this is a big problem for us. Thankfully, there's a very easy fix. All right, so you can do this using wget, or you can do this using curl. I prefer to use wget. And you're going to need to either be root or use sudo privileges for this. So I'll go ahead and just switch to the root user. And I'm going to use wget, and I'm going to have to download this key and install it to the keyring. Once again, the whole entire command that you see here, it will be in the description of the video. So that one-liner, it went out and retrieved the key using wget, and then the -o installed the key to the keyring. That is all you have to do, and now you should be able to perform an update on your system. So let's go ahead and try that. I'll run apt update. And as you can see, the system is now updating properly. We have no errors. And now I can go ahead and install that wonderful fish shell that I originally set out to install. Now let me show you some documentation on this so that you can read over this on your own time. This comes from none other than the Kali website themselves. If you head over to kali.org and you click on blog, it is the very, very first blog entry. This was posted on the 28th of April 2025. There is a short explanation, and then there is the long explanation of what actually happened. And the command that I ran is this command right here. So they give you the option of using wget or using curl. And it does say that as a matter of good practice, you should always verify that the checksum of the file matches the one below. So let's go ahead and do that just for safe measure. So I'm running the SHA-1 command on that key that we installed, and when you do, you get the SHA-1 hash from that key. That is what the hash looks like. So you just want to compare the output from running the SHA-1 on the key to the output over on the web page and make sure that they both match. And just making a quick glance at the two, I can see that they do match. You can see that it begins in 60337 It ends in FC325, and that all matches up over here. And if you want, you can also take a closer look at the new keyring. It contains the old signing key and the new signing key. You would do that by running this command right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy that right from the prompt here. So here are both of the keys, and according to the documentation on the blog, the key ending in 6 is the old key, and the key up here ending in 5 is the new key. And then it goes on to say over here at the bottom that in some cases you might just prefer to rebuild your Kali system from scratch. And what they have done is they have updated all of the images so that their new images contain the new keyring. So if we were to go back to the main Kali Linux page over at kali.org and click on download, we should see that all of the images have been updated.
If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Linux, cybersecurity, and hacking content. And as always, keep learning
and stay fresh.
I'll see you in the next video.